My name is Folu Ogunke, and some people know me as Folu Storms. I'm a traveler, presenter, lover of music, adventure, and all things African. So I found a way to combine all these things. Join me as I discover the new Africa. This time, we're heading to Johannesburg in South Africa. There are a couple of things to note about clubbing in Joburg. First, be ready to party. Second, dress to impress. When you're new in town, it always helps to have someone with their eyes and ears to the streets. And my guy's name is Simba. Simba is an events coordinator and renowned choreographer in Johannesburg. Originally from Congo, Simba has lived in South Africa his whole life, and he is the man with the best hookups. So when he recommended a couple of clubs to visit, I definitely paid attention. Welcome to Sway. Home to the cool kids of Jozi, you'll find everybody in this club, from movie stars to music chart toppers. Now the rules of engagement in most clubs are the same. Dance, mingle, and have fun. And if you need a little liquid courage to get you there, but you haven't quite converted your currency yet, don't panic, because plastic is accepted. Thank you, GT MasterCard. Thank you. I got straight to work as a born famza and found some heavyweights to quiz about Jozi nightlife.
It's your girl, Miss Folu Storms, holding it down right now in Johannesburg at one of the hottest clubs in all of Jozi. This is Sway Santon right now, and we are hanging out here with Big Mike. How you doing?
No, I'm fantastic. How you doing?
I'm really good.
Well, I'm a DJ. I'm from South Africa. No, I mean, like, Joburg is probably the biggest city to party in Africa, you know? I've had the pleasure to play all over in Africa. I've played in Mozambique, Angola, I've been to Nigeria. I've played in Abuja. It was awesome. I look forward to coming back to Nigeria because I had such a good time.
Yeah, man, this is one of my homeboys' clubs, you know, homeboy that I've known since varsity. Shout outs to my boy Teebs. He's got songs out there. Maybe you've seen him, Reason. He has another song with me and Pro. Yeah, that's my boy. So he's got shares out here in his club, so I'm always out here supporting him. And tonight is my birthday celebration, you know.
Happy birthday. Should I sing you a song? Happy birthday to you. Sway is the place to be because we bumped into yet another celebrity. It's a very cool and very famous El Tita. How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very excited to be out here. Tell me, what brings you out to Sway tonight?
It's my boy Muggs' birthday party, so we're just out here celebrating, man. He's a very close friend of mine. Shout out to every African country that's out there. Africa Unite, one. You know what I mean?
El Tito said it, ain't got nothing else to say. We gotta go. Time to party.
Let me see your best, that's why. Lady,
Welcome to Kong.
baby, in line. Let me see your best, that's why. From the part of your spine.
Okay, first of all, Kong is king, guys. Kong is king. You know King Kong? King Kong, you know how big he is? That's how big this place is.
The architecture, decor, and state-of-the-art lasers here were so impressive that I quickly caught up with the owner, Stefan, to ask about this phenomenon of Sunday night partying. And he had a few things to say.
We started a couple of years ago the Sunday night and now the Sundays is one of the biggest thing in the country, you know. You know what, we've been doing it for a few years now. We changed the way normal people work, you know. Like, because of us, I'm worried that the economy is going down, you know. People don't go to work on Mondays because of us, you know. But you know me, I don't have weekends, but I like it, you know. Always have something to do on the weekend, so it's all good, you know.
Kong is such an awesome club that I wouldn't hesitate to recommend it in a heartbeat. But the best surprise of the night, I later found out, was just around the corner, outside the club doors. Let's rewind to when the crew and I parked the car and started walking to the club. We bumped into one of Joburg's hidden gems, and his name is SA's DMX.
Yeah, man.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, give us a quick shout out. Tell me what your name is, dog.
No, my name is Mongez Mazansi, you know, aka DMX Tibanan Makos. You know, I'm from EC, Eastern Cape, Port Elizabeth. Where Nelson Mandela come from, you know, I'm from Mandela Bay, 46664. What you are doing now, nigga did it before. You know, we in Rose Bang now with the bang with the rose. Keeping it cool, yeah. I like it. Flash, camera, action, as if you're walking on stage. When you pass by,
So when the night was over, not only did SA DMX manage to find us once more, but he brought a beatboxer friend with him. And this is the story of how in Africa, you are never far away from singing and dancing in the street.
Strong waffle boy. I mean, I for Josie town. Cause in a cool, I mean, I made hood. I mean, a homie camera, cause in a first titan.
I'm a king of the show back town. I've been crowned by my friends with my golden crown. I was born by my mom as the chosen one. Let me show you how we hold them down. Yeah, all these girls, they just want what's mine. All the time, I think they just want my shine. Yeah, they know I've got deals to sign, gifts to buy. My music is my heart.
Yeah, listen, say, so when Africans are with a road downtown. So we are doing white good enough.
SA's DMX was such a talent that he even got our camera guy involved in a freestyle game. What a legend. I quickly got his digits so that we could work with him in the future, and then the crew and I had to call it a night. What a way to start our trip to Josie. But the next day found me in need of a quick detox before exploring Josie properly. So I asked around, and all fingers seemed to point to the beautifully serene Africology Spa located at the Maslow in Sandton. They were kind enough to fit me in last minute, which allowed me to start the first part of my detox on their stunning sun deck. Step 1. Drink lots of water. This allows you to flush out the rubbish you may have imbibed from the night before. Step 2. Try relaxing in the sauna. The steam opens up your pores, allowing harmful toxins to be naturally released from your body. Step 3. Refresh, revitalize, and soothe your skin with a relaxing facial. And for bonus points, they accept GT MasterCard. Leaving the spa feeling so refreshed and so very hungry, I go in search of food. If there's one thing I've learned about Joburg, it is that the people here love meat. And as a meat lover myself, I've discovered that arguably one of the best places to go in Joburg is the Butcher Shop and Grill at Mandela Square in Sandton. Not only do they specialize in mouth-watering cuts of steak, but they're also known for their stellar wine collection. We caught up with Daryl, the manager at the Butcher Shop, to find out more about this haven for food lovers and what makes their meat just so special.
Well, I'm the general manager of the Butcher Shop and Grill. Butcher Shop and Grill started in, I think it was 1996, so we've been around for about 18 years. It started off as a small little, it was about an 80-seater restaurant. We've grown to just short of 600 seats in the restaurant. We have a full-on butchery, fishery, and it's probably the largest independent wine cellar in the country. We boast some of the biggest and best wines in South Africa. We are most probably the biggest independent buyer at the Cape Winemakers Guild auction every single year, which is it only showcases the best of the best wines in South Africa.
I love it.
Would you like to try some of the wine from the auction?
Yes, please. I would love to try some of the wine.
Sure.
So what are we trying exactly?
This is one of the wines that gets auctioned off at the Cape Winemakers Guild every single year. When we buy of this particular lot as an example, we'd buy all of it. So you would not be able to get this anywhere else in the world. Yeah? You want to try?
Yeah, I would love, please, thank you. Not that we're an alcoholic, please, if you're not 18. Do not drink, don't drink and drive. You have to have a little public service message. But it's cool, I love it.
And just for your knowledge, you'll see by the expression on her face, I mean, she hasn't tried the wine yet. We'll see if it's good or bad.
World-class food is not the only thing to be found near Mandela Square in Sandton. Johannesburg is a city besieged with world-class hotels, but none more prestigious than the Michelangelo. Located in Nelson Mandela Square, this hotel has played host to the likes of Queen Elizabeth, Al Pacino, and Morgan Freeman, to name but a few. Now let's go inside and see the best that this city has to offer.
First and foremost, welcome to South Africa and welcome to the Michelangelo Hotel on Nelson Mandela Square in Sandton, Johannesburg. I'm Archie Christodoulidis. I'm the executive head concierge of the Michelangelo Hotel, and I'm a member of the Clé d'Eau International in Paris, France. I have been here from the opening of this hotel 17 years, and basically we provide concierge services to our guests. It's a 5-star establishment. We are a member of the leading hotels of the world, which is a very prestigious world organization across the world, consisting of 420 hotels. Over the years, we have a lot of repeat guests, either for leisure or for business people. And the mere fact that we are situated 300 meters away from the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, which is considered #1 stock exchange in Africa and #7 in the world, that makes it already a big plus for us because of its proximity. The most famous guests we have had in the last 17 years, it was Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. It was Tony Blair, Prime Minister at the time. It was the King of Saudi Arabia. And Michael Jackson, Al Pacino, the famous American actor, Robert De Niro, Morgan Freeman, and many, many other celebrities.
Do you feel like when you work in a hotel, then you're pretty much like the papa of this hotel? I feel like you're the papa of the hotel. Do you sometimes feel like the hotel is your child and just making sure everything just runs perfect and smooth?
It's definitely the nourishment which goes to the hotel, because at the end of the day, the hotel will nourish you.
Yeah.
This is basically, it's all about give and take. And if you don't dedicate, you will not be able to be successful. It's all about dedication and, of course, going out, going the extra mile to help the guest.
Do you think you're always going to do this?
Always.
Always.
And I'm not ready to retire. I don't believe in retirement.
We don't.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Thank you so much, Archie.
Pleasure.
Lovely meeting you. If their impressive clientele list doesn't leave you gasping, the unmistakable essence of status and success in this iconic hotel will leave you in no doubt as to why it is considered the #1 hotel in Johannesburg by many. Spending some time in the upper crust areas of Johannesburg has been awesome. But this city isn't all about luxury. No, it has a lot of street life. And that was what I wanted to see. So I got a hold of Simba and asked him to show me what goes on in the streets of Jozi. And we met up in the inner city suburb of Newtown, where he introduced me to the performance art of crumping.
clap ball, clap ball, clap ball. Clap, clap ball, clap ball, clap ball, clap ball, clap ball. Lights out. Down, lights out. Lights out, clap ball, clap ball, clap ball. Lights out. Lights out.
There's the competition already.
Yo, guys, that was, I have to just, please. See, in Nigeria, let me tell you what we do. I'm like, please, sir, can I put my hands down, sir? Just, I'm loyal, sir. I'm loyal, sir. Please, please.
Put now.
Please.
Yeah,
Nah, but real talk, mad respect. I'm so I'm so excited, you know? Okay, so real quick, let's reintroduce you to people. So let's go. So names, please. Let's know.
My name is Colin, aka So Nice. In the streets, they call me Big Bab, the King Back Fam. Yeah.
My name is Gilar, aka Pastor Crump. I preach and heal the sick.
God fam, I believe in the gospel that you guys are preaching. But tell us a little bit about crumping. Now, in Nigeria, as far as I'm concerned, where I'm from, I don't really see people crump. I think maybe one or two dancers who have a bit more international exposure have gone into crumping and will introduce crumping aspects into their general dance. But crump is very, very specific. Why have you guys decided to express yourself through crump?
Well, I think each crumper has its own different story. The way I grew up is very rough, you know. The neighborhood where I used to stay is very rough.
Where's that?
In Zoom, yo. I'm a Zoom boy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? What up, Zoom?
Yeah. I don't know how to shout that out, but guys, we represent. Shout out.
In Zoom, I grew up in Blawa, you know. It was pretty rough, yo. It's like the Soweto of that side. So, you know, all this fighting. So, I just needed something hard, you know. And then I saw Crump on Rise and I saw everybody getting this. And I tried it out and I felt like it connected. Ever since then, I've never looked back.
Yeah.
I've never looked back. I just chose Crump because it defines me, who I am.
Basically, the reason why I started crumping is I used to be an emotional kid. So I always, let's say, when we chill and someone pissed me off or something, instead of me taking a stones or anything to hit them back, I just decided to have my own space, and then I find crump as to release the anger and aggressions without hating anyone around me. Because every time, when I crump, I feel free within anything. Stress-wise, I don't worry about material thing and word things and stuff. Yeah, I just release myself.
Dance is an art. You guys are artists. Forget anything that anyone's trying to say. That's a whole other performance art form, which is beautiful to watch. South Africa is particularly known. I know Josie is particularly known for a lot of entertainers. People are in that industry. How do they see crump?
I think the way that we crump is we've been told it's beautiful, you know. I can just see a group of people standing here and I can come here and stand and crump. Then when I connect to it, the way Backfam does crump, we make it look simple, we make it look beautiful, but at the same time, it looks hardcore. So you can try it, and then it's going to be a bit difficult. Then you come to us, since we're some humble guys, and we'll show you how to do it.
Our crump, it's more like pure mat. You know, with us as Backfam, we crump with that beauty in it. It's where we get to involve cap tricks. Beautiful, different from the other crumpers. We get to involve shoe moves, socks moves, scarf, t-shirts, everything, gully moves, you know, all those things. Our crumpers, those things that when you're watching, we even make an older person, an adult, a granny, to understand crump.
Inspired and excited by my meeting with Colin and Pastor Crump, I'm determined to put my newfound dance moves to the test.
It's lyric. Call the paramedic.
So I head over to Melrose Arch with Simba, where the lights are glittering and the lounges are lovely. And as usual, I make a few new friends, including our host for the evening, Dede Kayembe of Shea and Timber.
Enter my elevator. I want it. Enter my elevator. Enter my elevator. I should care one lobby. Juma care for some hotties. To my day top floor to Barry.
Dede Kayembe. I'm the managing director at Shares Hotel Inn. and Chintimba International Clubs. Basically, we run a chain of clubs. We've got 41 clubs stationed throughout the world, in Europe and in Africa, more specifically Southern and Central Africa. The clubs originally originated from the Congo and Lubumbashi. The word Chintimba actually means our place, our chill spot, our hangout, as in yours, mine, and anybody else that's welcome throughout the world. I think the kind of impact we'd like to leave behind is like the clubs, a sense of belonging, a sense where you can come out and have a good time and feel safe and enjoy yourself and invite your friends and take pictures and let them know that you're somewhere that they recognize and you recognize as home. The countries you can currently find us in are Zambia, Namibia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Congo, Kenya, and Congo-Brazzaville. There's a few located within all these countries. Overseas, you can find us in Paris and in London as well.
Another beautiful night in Johannesburg, and now we have to go. But don't worry, it's only for a little bit. Next stop, I'm in Cape Town for the weekend. Less than 2 hours from Johannesburg by air, and considered by many to be the best city on earth. I arrive in Cape Town and immediately start taking in the gorgeous view. With the oceans on one side and mountains on the other, Cape Town attracts a breed of people who want the good life and know just how to live it. As we drive to our seaside home, I call a good friend over to bask in the sun with me, and her name is Adeola Ario, international model and the face of Elizabeth Arden Africa.
All right, so we're now in beautiful sunny Cape Town, and I managed to convince the very beautiful and very busy Adeola Ario to sit down with me so we can have a little chat over some drinks. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm really excited to be in Cape Town. It's my first time, so I'm just like, okay.
Taking it all in.
I see what people are making noise about. It's beautiful. Like it's such a perfect place to be.
Yes, exactly. It's amazing. It's calm, it's not too stressful, it's so very unlike Lagos. Hence the reason why I'm still here. It's perfect. It's like paradise, almost.
It kind of is.
Almost.
What are some of the major campaigns you've worked on? Who are the agencies that you're working with at the moment? What is it like?
So I am represented by Boss Models in Cape Town and Johannesburg. They get me all my work here, they get me work overseas. They're affiliated with agencies overseas, so they're basically my team.
Like your international, go get them.
Exactly.
Like, yes.
I have done quite a bit actually. I've done a lot of magazines. I've done almost every magazine in South Africa, from Elle to Cosmo, Marie Claire, Glamour, you know, the internationally known
You did Sports
magazines.
Illustrated not
I
too
did.
long ago. When we were in Joburg, right, there was a sense of there is this sort of racial divide a little bit in South Africa. So I'm just curious, like, how do you feel about that? Do you think it's a really heavy thing, or how does that translate? How does that affect you here?
I think everyone has their individual views on this, and for me, I don't let it bother me in any way whatsoever. I've had people make comments or remarks, and I just look at them and like, okay, you're ignorant, like, you know, so I don't let it bother me at all. Like, it doesn't. I mean, when it happens, it hurts. It's like, okay, what just happened?
Yeah.
You know, and in Johannesburg, for instance, there are a lot of black wealthy people. In Cape Town, it's not really like that. The difference is, it's a lot. In Cape Town, you have the black people are like your waiters and your valet parkers, and you know, in Johannesburg, they're like the CEOs and the, you know, so it's
superstars.
Exactly.
The vibe. What is the vibe of Cape Town? What's the fashion scene like? What's the culture like? Everything? How does it go? Is it? Because Joburg felt very fast. It was like boom, 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 boom. Something always happening. We so busy, no time. You know? And Joburg girls are like, girl, we say what we want to say, and that was great.
People in Cape Town, we don't care. Like, everybody just lives, and we just enjoy what we have. We're very friendly. I mean, look around you. It's beautiful. You have no reason to, you know, not be smiley. Okay, when the weather's bad, but apart from that, like, we're very chilled here in Cape Town. We don't really people don't really make that extra effort to make sure they have the newest bag and the newest pair of shoes. No, we don't. No, jeans and flip-flops all the way through.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, honey.
No worries.
We're gonna definitely hang out a little bit more before
definitely.
we go. We have, you know, we have things
we
to
need
do,
a little
but
bit of
it's
catching
cool.
up to do.
So yeah, that's Cape Town. I can't wait to explore a little more, see what it has to offer.
You'll enjoy it.
Yeah,
you will definitely.
Should I just move here? Should I just?
Please do.
Daddy TV, Cape Town representative.
What's up? What's up?
I find that there is something magical, beautiful, and humbling about Cape Town. It is a city well crafted to emphasize and reflect its surrounding natural beauty, cradling a civilization. It gives perspective. It is a reminder that humans are transient. We are just visitors in the scene of nature. And as there are so few wild places left, it soothes my African soul to see nature respected and preserved. So as I shut down for the night, I leave you in the company of Cape Town's glittering city lights until the morning.
I wanna touch her, but I think she will allow it when she hears me say, a song of joy is a song of love. Her pain is gone, it flew like a dove. Oh darling Miriam, oh hear me sing a song of peace and love, peace and lovely love, peace and lovely love, peace and lovely love.
Citibank, pay my money, thank you. Oh, hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy DJ Case, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to Danny TV channel where you can watch more videos. Subscribe, just hit that button right there. More videos. Enjoy. Everyone is happy. Thank you.